Good morning, my beautiful people. Yes, you guys, I know it's afternoon. If you guys know me, you guys know that I say good morning like throughout the whole day. So, anyway, I told you guys I would do a Q&A. So I just went through some of my videos and just wrote down like the most common questions. So let's just get to it. Have you ever caught feelings for a client? No, I have not. I had lived with a client shortly after I was released from prison, and in between time, the first time I went to prison anyway. And there's a situation, and shortly before I got pregnant with my second daughter, there is a story, a whole story behind that situation. I wrote about it in my book, and I may tell you guys, just right now, I'm just not going to talk about it, but you know, obviously you guys will be able to read it in my book when it is released. Again, I may have the balls or the courage to talk about it. Just right now, it's just, I feel as if it's not, you know, that time for me to talk about it anyway. So, but I may talk about it here soon. How do you figure out you wanted to retire? This actually goes hand in hand with one of the other ones. When did you stop? So, okay. In December 2018, I literally tried to leave that life alone at the beginning. Like for 2 weeks, I got like a legit job, and I was trying to live like a normal, regular life, whatever that entails at the time, right? And I really tried. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I didn't do it. Well, I was still using, obviously, and I went into work. Hi. Well, I got fired on December 16th, okay? By all means, I definitely deserved to be fired. Like, that wasn't even a question in my mind. However, they fired my wife too. So we actually worked at Taco Bell on High Street on campus here in Columbus, Ohio, and they were ran by shitty ass management, okay, and lazy fucking workers, disgusting fucking people. And let me just say this, like I say, you know, they needed to fire me 100%, but fire my wife didn't even fucking do anything. And she was one of the best fucking workers there. So, you know, they didn't even follow protocol. They said that they fired both of us because we were both high. She was not high at all. Never, was not under the influence whatsoever. Me, absolutely, I was. They didn't even, you know, drug test us. They didn't do nothing like that. So, but, you know, I'm a big firm believer in everything happens for a reason, and we just weren't meant to work there. You know, we were meant to work at a better fucking place, ran by a better fucking management, you know, and be paid a lot fucking more, and that's exactly what the hell happened. So, fuck you, Taco Bell on fucking High Street, on fucking campus, you pieces of shit. Anyway, do you think they maybe fell in love with you? So this kind of goes what I was talking about, you know, just a minute ago. If I would have to say any of them fell in love with me, it would have been the guy that I lived with. But again, you know, maybe I'll do a story time on that. Just right now, I'm just not comfortable with it. Did you ever befriend or fall in love with one of your clients? No, I never fell in love with any of my clients at all. Even when I was in relationships with guys, like obviously they weren't ever my clients, but these were guys that I was in relationships with. I didn't love anybody. I didn't even love myself when I was working. I didn't know how to love anybody. I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't want to. Like me being disassociated with my feelings at the time was an understatement. As far as like befriending any of them, there was this one guy I actually met when I was street walking, and he was a user, he was a junkie, and he picked me up and went back to his place. He lived in the basement. I think like obviously he had to live with his like mom or something, I don't know, or grandma maybe. Anyway, he paid me like $450 to like spend the I don't know, like a few hours with him. I'm trying to recall. But after we, went our separate ways, um, we kept in contact for a while actually, and he would always text me and say, I want to get clean and all this stuff, and I would text him saying the same thing, and it would be like a back and forth thing. Like he would give me advice, I'd give him advice, that sort of thing. I don't even know like what happened to him. I believe that I got arrested like I don't even know. Like after the last time, like obviously, like I seen him after that initial like $450 visit, and I think the last time that I seen him, I think I saw him like a handful of times, but the last time I seen him, I got arrested 2 days later. So hopefully he's doing okay. I mean, I never want to wish, bad upon anybody, except for, my rapist. Other than that, like, I hope he's really doing okay. So, all right. Did you have any special talents in certain things? As far as special talents, I would say that I was really good at my job. Let me just say that. I was really good at my job. I was the type of female to where, I didn't want to talk, I didn't want to bullshit. I just wanted to, just hurry up and get the shit over and done with. Okay? I want to hurry up and get, let's negotiate on the price. What do you want exactly? Exactly from to the T, from A to Z and Z to A and everything in between. What do you want? What do you need? Okay, what do you want me to do? What do you need me to do? Okay, that's fine. Let's negotiate on the price, give me the money, put it in hand. Let's get it done and over with. I don't want to take forever. I don't want to take forever. I just want to hurry up and, get the shit over with so I can bounce, okay? Because I didn't like to be around my clients for, for a long period of time. Like I just didn't like doing that, especially when I was street walking. I would get really paranoid that either they were undercovers, because you just never know. You never know if the person that just picked you up, if they're really an undercover or not. That's happened to me before, but I just want to hurry up and just get this shit done so I can fucking bounce, and I didn't want to get caught, like none of that shit, just in case of like a cop will run up on us. Like I was bouncing. So anyway, I would say that if I had to say anything, it would have been I was a pro at oral. Like, and you had to have been, you had to have been a pro if you've done it for so long as I fucking have. Like, there's no excuse why you're not a pro at this point in time. Like, there's something wrong, like legitimately wrong. So, just an FYI. What did you stop? I already talked about that. Has a guy ever had BO that made you vomit or almost vomit? No. No. I mean, I've had some really weird guys. I think like the only like almost vomitile kind of situation was this older guy. I was street walking, he picked me up. It was the middle of winter. He had like a little pickup truck. He was when I say an older guy, he was at least like maybe like late 60s, early 70s. Like he was old, he was almost like 2 feet in in his grave. Anyway, he took out a wad full of money, and he was like, well, how much, would you charge to spend some time with me? I said, well, what do you want? He's like, well, I'll let you know when I get to the house, but, how much for like an hour of your time? So we negotiated on a price. We went back to his place, and I kind of knew like there was something wrong. It's just something off about this guy. Well, long story short, he wanted me to shit on him. When I walked into his house, it was like he had a it was a tiny house. Nothing wrong with that, but it was filthy. It was foul, okay? And when I walked in, I seen literally bottles of X-Lax, like so many fucking X-Lax pills everywhere. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm like, well, what is it? Well, like, what is it that you want me to do here? Like, I know, like, you didn't just have me come here for like an hour just to look at me. Like, what is it that you want? Because I feel like this is some bullshit. And he went on and said, well, you know, what is the most craziest thing you've done? I'm like, no, I ain't got time to bullshit. What do you want? And then he told me what he wanted me to do. And he wanted me to shit on his chest. I said, oh, I just can't. And I said that. And he took out his wad of money again, thinking that maybe that's going to change my mind. So no, now you pissed me off, and now I'm just going to rob you. So that's just what happened. I robbed him and left. Okay, 20 years ago, you were 14, right? So 20 years ago today, I would have been 15. Now my first ever experience with any kind of, you know, sexual anything, exchange for any kind of, you know, money or goods or anything was when I was 12. It became a more constant, regular, almost regular thing when I was 14. So, how do you cope with the sexual abuse? So, okay. I think this one is a really, really hard question for me to answer. Oh, wow. It's really hard. It's really hard. And I worked really hard to get where I'm at, like in a mental state, mentally wise. I was in, you know, really intense therapy for over 2 years. And I was in, you know, going to weekly groups, and I did other things too. I talked to my wife a lot about, you know, what happened to me, and if I had any, you know, any flashbacks or anything, I would just go to her. And I journaled a lot. I still journal to this day. Meditation helped me a lot. And actually, once I started to focus on myself and focus on getting myself back, you know, being healthy again, and me loving myself, looking good for myself, that helped a lot as well. So, yeah. There are, now those are just a few of the questions I wrote down. There's a big ass spider that is right there. Holy shit. Oh. Okay guys, I'm getting off of here. Oh my god, if you guys, oh my god, okay. Oh my god, Jesus. Okay, if you guys want me to answer any more questions, that just caught me completely off guard, just let me know. Leave the, you know, questions that you want me to answer in the comment section. Marius, what are you doing, sir? That's great. That's awesome. He's eating grass. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna get off here, and yeah, thank you guys. I want to say this too, like, thank you for all my supporters who actually emailed TikTok for me yesterday, and that's actually emailing TikTok again today. You know, TikTok is, there's something else, I'll tell you that. They really need some rules and regulations for people who abuse the fucking report, you know, video bullshit, okay? But they need to have something set in for creators to actually protect them against people like that, you know, protect them against the fucking bullies. But of course they don't. Of course they don't. Anyway, so yep, I'll catch you guys later.